Hello everybody, so welcome to another video of this channel. So today's video we are going to be talking about another feature in the fractals which is very useful and can be used as your targets. Is called the open and the close states. So basically how you can first access this tool, right click, go to graph settings here, and then click on the S/R dots. Great. Now you can see that we actually have these open states here and the closed states here. So the open states actually mean that there are the potential targets to be achieved sometime in the future, and when price achieves that value, it's gonna turn into a closed state. And the closed state here basically means that the particular ticker, which is Cook here, achieved that particular target. What target I'm talking about? The target you can see here. So basically there must be a target in here somewhere that was achieved by Cook just at the open. So basically now you must be wondering that, okay, for Goog, what are the next targets? We have these two open states as our targets, and of course this open state as our target. Now you must be wondering that, okay, how do we permanently print an open state? So basically an open state is printed whenever price reverses from a particular area or the value. So basically price reverses below the pivot, that forms a permanent open state. Now it does not mean that it always has to take out another open state to actually form an open state, but it just needs to reverse above the pivot or below the pivot to actually form an open state that becomes our target for the future. So I'm going to backtest it here so that you can see it clearly that how the process is actually like of us closing an open state. So basically the price was below the pivot, and then yeah, great, we are above the pivot now. Okay, market just about to open, and we have the open state of 175.49 on Cook. So that is our first target for the bullish side. So can we take that? Okay, great. We just turned that, you can see here, we just turned that open state into the closed state, and now we are going to see that how we form another open state. Okay, so that H10 is sustaining here. Okay. Now we just got below the pivot. Great. We formed an open state above the pivot, and here you can see another example that this particular state of 175.83 was open, and just as we crossed below the pivot, we can see that it was turned closed because we took out that particular L5. You can see that how useful this can be. So what is the next target that we can achieve? So basically, just if we just get above in time, yeah, we did not achieve that target, but it would be a potential target for you that you can take trims here, or you can actually plan a reversal if you see that price is sustaining and that particular L value, like here if the L2 value is sustaining and you're seeing that no other L value is forming. So basically you can take the indication that we might form another open state here and the price can reverse. So as simple as that. So basically the main aim for this video was to tell you that you can actually use this tool to actually make out your targets for your trades. For example, if you're in calls, your first target should be 178.60, then you can further look for this target. And one important thing to remember, that the further the particular leg, this particular leg here, is above the pivot, it's gonna take that much longer time. So basically if we are above the pivot, like into the 5% to 20% zone, you can make out that we can take a lot of time to actually take out that particular open state and convert that into a closed state. Okay, so another thing that you are needed to know is that the lower the amount of wave we have, so it's gonna take the shorter the amount of time we are gonna take to actually take out that particular open states we have. For example, if I just backtest it here for you guys, you can just make out that, okay, we just closed an open state. Now the next target is this one, the open state of 173.44. We achieved that or not? We don't know. Okay, we got above the pivot. What is the first target? 175.25 open. Great. Can we achieve that? Oh, we achieved that. We eventually did close lot many targets that you can see here. This target was closed, this target was closed, two targets closed. Great. Can we achieve that H8 target, which is the 178.31? Let's see. Oh, we did not. So basically our target was not hit. So basically that's the simple way to actually use this indicator, and it should be your first priority when in trade, that you need to mark out your trims on these particular prices. Okay, because then if you have a rally, that you can actually just practice proper management of your trade. Just imagine that if we just take out all these open states, so how good of a trade you have on your hand. And those are quite rare, but of course possible. Like here, the further away we are from the pivot, it's gonna take more longer time to actually take out that open state. You can see that we actually took out that open state, which was here, the next day. So basically it actually was followed by another rally, and of course when the price reversed from there, we saw an open state. So yeah, my fractals crashed. Okay, so the video is now over, I believe, because I've taught you that how you need to look at the open and the close states, and it's a very very useful feature, and I recommend you all to actually use it every day as your targets of your trades. So thank you so much for watching this video. Keep learning, keep doing your homework, and yeah, listen to your parents.